Yo guys, Spider-Bite here. I want to talk to you about a couple of things. The second being, make sure you stay tuned. The second being what I'm going to be doing with the channel over the next couple of days, this week, I guess, and what has been happening so far, because you're going to see some changes. I mean, it's not going to be a huge change, but I'm going to get a little bit more focused. So I'll talk about that towards the end of the video. What I wanted to cover first, and I know you guys are already aware of the release of the information about the new DLC coming out on January 29th. First on Xbox Live. It'll probably be 30 or 31 days after, so the end of February or March 1st. By the time you get it for PS3, or it becomes available possibly for PS3 and PC. There's some details. I mean, obviously we've all seen the poster by now. You've got these 4 multiplayer maps: Hydro, Downhill, Grind, and Mirage, as well as, for the first time ever, you have Peacekeeper SMG that is going to be added in as gun or weapon DLC. But there's some specifics that have come out thanks to our friends over at Charlie Intel. I'll put a link to this page or their article in the description. They've actually released some details or information on the maps, or at least map descriptions. And these map descriptions came from a posting that was on Amazon yesterday and on HMV's Facebook page today. So let's go through them. Now, welcome to the Revolution. This is the overall description of the map pack. Revolution is the first downloadable content pack for Call of Duty Black Ops 2, containing 4 of the most exciting multiplayer maps, a thrilling new zombies map, and for the first time ever, a new weapon, the Peacekeeper SMG. So apparently none of the maps that we have right now for the game are very exciting. These ones are going to be the best. Hydro, this is from Amazon. This large map allows you to use the dam and water to your advantage to block paths and stop enemies, and that's pretty cool. I mean, the interactivity of maps, I mean, we've seen that on a couple of maps, or at least one, I think it was Radiation and Black Ops, where you can actually control the panel in the underground area, the top panel that allows you to get down there. You can open and close it, and we've also seen other you know, maps. I mean, Cargo, it's not interactive, but at least stuff's moving around. Launch from Black Ops. So this looks to be that you can possibly interact with it and, you know, change the positioning or change how the water travels in the map. So that's pretty cool. Over on HMV's description of the map, Hydro, this large map is perfect for long-distance killing and with working floodgates to block paths, take out enemies. Could be the best map in the DLC. And again, that goes to show that it looks like we're going to have some interactivity with that one. Alright, second map is Downhill, and it looks like a snow map. Nice! A medium-sized map based in the French Alps, complete with snow, chairlifts, and a strategically placed lodge. I don't know how you place a lodge strategically, but apparently in this map it has been. Over on HMV, a ski lodge in the French Alps with both an accessible interior and working ski lift. Now that's cool, for transport up the mountain for the perfect cover or death trap. Wow, they're getting pretty creative with this stuff. Alright, third map, Grind. Set within the locale of the Venice, California boardwalk, this small skate park map is sure to deliver fast and frenetic Call of Duty action. Over on HMV, we've got... Where is this? Skate. They call it Skate for some reason, but it should be Grind. This more compact map sees players use ramps and bowls. Bowls? Is that like a skate park term? For cover along the Venice, California boardwalk. Alright, interesting. Mirage, over on Amazon. This Gobi Desert multiplayer map utilizes sand dunes to provide different levels of elevation and a sanctuary in the center as a natural choke point. Over on HMV, we've got a town set in the aftermath of a sandstorm with sand dunes scattered in between buildings with one structure directly in the center. Perfect for sniping and creeping up on enemy players. So pretty interesting. Looks like these maps are going to be pretty cool. And, you know, a lot of DLC maps in the past that I've found, especially with Black Ops and even World at War, haven't been the best. Let's hope that they're really amping it up on these multiplayer maps this time around for Black Ops 2. The Peacekeeper SMG over on Amazon, this impressive submachine gun fills the open weapon slot in your loadout with power and accuracy. On HMV, they actually don't have a description for the gun. So that's unfortunate. And then also the zombie stuff. I mean, if you're not following us over on NGT Zombies, I've covered it actually in a few different videos. But they talk about Die Rise. The zombie apocalypse has invaded China, turning downtown into a dilapidated and dangerous MC Escher painting. And then over on HMV, a new zombies map, and this is actually interesting. This is new info that I haven't covered on NGT Zombies. A new zombies map set atop buildings that are literally falling apart. So it looks like we're not even on ground level. We're going to be on top of these buildings, which is very similar to some of the maps like Modern Warfare 2 High Rise, Kowloon, and I forget what was the hell that DLC map was called for Modern Warfare 3, but I think we've all forgotten about Modern Warfare 3 at this point in time. All right, so that covers the DLC. Again, Black Ops 2 Revolution DLC coming out on January 29th. It will be quote-unquote free for Season Pass holders, but that's what you're paying for, or should be able to be purchased separately on the same day. I don't think there is any delay. We don't have this premium, elite premium bullshit that we had last year for Modern Warfare 3, so you should be able to buy it as its own map pack that same day, and then 30 days later or a month later for PS3 and PC. Alright, so the second thing I wanted to talk to you about, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, was what's been happening with the channel and what's going to happen over the next few days. And I'll admit to you guys, I mean, when Black Ops 2 came out, I didn't anticipate how much time and effort it would take to do what we've done over in NGT Zombies and all the Zombies videos. You know, I had a pretty solid plan for what I wanted to do with multiplayer, and it just sort of fell apart in the time frame. And with all the time that I was spending with Black Ops 2 Zombies, it's just an insane, inordinate amount of time that I was spending with that. And you know, I posted up some multiplayer videos, but you know, it's sort of almost been going through the motions to get you some gameplay and get you some commentary. But that's about to change. What we're actually looking at is hopefully starting Wednesday, or at least later this week, is first of all starting off with a Road to Commander for Black Ops 2. It's going to be different from Modern Warfare 2. We're looking at a more very team-focused effort here, and our goal is simply to win every single game we play. And we're going to be spreading it across various game modes. We'll probably be playing the same game mode for 2 to 3 games in a row, and then be switching out. We're gonna use different weapons, look at different things. We're gonna try and, you know, obviously communicate in game, but the ultimate goal here is to win every single game and use teamwork to accomplish that. And that's something that you know, we have brought from time to time to the channel, but we're going to try and bring it more in a big way in this sort of a Road to Commander series. But then also what we're looking at is a Black Ops 2 tactical or tactics series that I'm going to be producing, that's going to look at pretty much every aspect of multiplayer there is to look at, and that includes looking at search and destroy and map tactics, etc. But it's also going to encompass a lot of other things, looking at you know, weapons, attachments, equipment, perks, setup, and you know, again, looking at the maps for non-objective game modes, but also for objective game modes, and coming up with strategies and tactics for you guys as we go here. So we're definitely going to try and post. Ideally, we'd like to post a Road to Commander video and one of these tactics videos every single day for you guys. It's going to take me a bit to work up to that, and hopefully I can keep up with that, as well as keeping on top of the zombies. You know, zombies, man, you got to stay on top of them, otherwise, you know, they just kind of take over the world and they kill everybody. So that's where we're at, and we're gonna get, you know, like I said, I'm gonna try and get the channel a lot more focused onto that and be, you know, a lot more consistent for you guys, which has definitely been lacking. And you know, I realize it, and I apologize for it, and we're going to work towards doing something to fix it here in the new year. I mean, again, it was just the time taken for Zombies, and then the holidays is just really bad timing, and didn't have enough bandwidth myself to be able to do this. But here we are in the new year, and we're going to look at doing this for you guys. So hopefully you guys will enjoy. Look for it later this week, guys. Take care. I'm Spider, and I'm out.